This is my video review of another Kiss product that I received in my box complimentary from Influenster for testing purposes. And this Kiss product, I would have to say by far is like my favorite. I'm not really a huge fan of a yellowish color, which is kind of what I've got in the 3, but without a doubt, I actually love this one more than any other fingernail polish I've ever used in my entire life. This is it's the way that I would describe it, it looks like I've kind of dipped my fingernails in some liquid gold from the colors that you can see here. It's a goldish color, but the colors blend perfectly, like it shows right here on the box. On the back, it gives directions. It says to make sure to finish one hand at a time, apply brush strokes from the cuticle to the tip of the nail, and use the set of 3 polishes in the correct order. Direction number 1, apply 2 coats of step 1 polish and let it dry, which I will show you what 1 coat looks like. Then I will go over and do 1 coat. For this video, I'm only going to do 1 finger to save on the time. After 1 finger, everyone would know exactly how to use this perfectly. And the 1 coat, you really can't tell very well exactly like it's there. Now I just have to let it dry a little bit. I will finish reading the directions while it's drying. For your step 2 and your direction number 2, you're going to apply 1 coat of step 2 polish to the tip of the nail only, approximately 1/3 of the nail. And step 3, which is the shimmery glitter top coat, you're gonna, before step 2 polish is completely dry, apply 1 coat of step 3 polish on 1/2 of the nail to blend colors. Let it dry completely, then repeat the steps on the other hand. Okay, this should be dry already, so I'm gonna do the 2nd step of the 1st polish, which is to apply another coat. I'm gonna try to make it pop a little bit more because I know that it's extremely hard to see in the light that I'm in. And that is 2 coats of that. But I've used quite a few Kiss products in my days, and without a doubt, yeah, I would have probably preferred it in a different color, but having the chance to try this one and actually seeing that yellow can work on my skin color, which is extremely, extremely pale, almost to the point where I've had people say that I kind of look too pale and I can only have my hair 1 color, without some people saying that I look like a witch and all of that, which is kind of hurtful, but it's the truth in the past. So, okay, and it dries fairly quickly, so I'm going to go ahead and move on to your step 2 polish and applying it to the tip of the nail only. And with this right here, the colors blend together so well, you can't even really tell that you use 3 different colors unless you put them on too heavily, which I've done before. Like I've just took the whole entire brush, which is the normal size of any other nail polish brush, and just kept on slathering it on to see exactly when it would start smudging after like 45 minutes of it drying. But I'm going to go ahead and move on to the last step, which is step 3, the shimmery top coat with the glitter bits in it. And on step 3, you apply to half of the nail to blend the colors, let it dry completely, then repeat the steps on the other hand. And it comes out extremely thick, so I would recommend you definitely try to get as much of it off as you can with keeping most of the glitter bits on there. And then you just lightly apply all the way across the nail. If you wait, I would say probably about 10 minutes in between it, you can apply a second coat, which I'm going to go ahead and do because the first coat of it I applied, there's only a few glitter bits in there, and if you feel like you want more glitter in there, then go right ahead and try to apply some more. Try to get some of these sparkles off. And there we go. Step 3 is complete. Now you just have to wait for it to dry, and then you can move on to your other fingers or onto your other hand. I find it easier though if you do all 3 of the steps on one single hand and let it dry completely before moving on to the next finger, because with that many coats on, it can sometimes smudge, and to me it sticks a little far off of the nail. So just barely switching your fingers over to do the next finger, there is a slight chance that it could smudge up, and when it smudges, it doesn't look very pretty. And if you get any of the glitter sparkle bits, the big circle glitter spots on you, it took me forever to get them off, which I normally don't grow out my fingernails, which is the reason why it took me forever to get it off. I eventually had to pull out a nail file and some fingernail polish remover and all of that just to get it off. But the only other problem I have with it is that when it does get so close to my cuticle, which you can see that it has, it makes a very funny color, and it doesn't look very pretty. So I try to clean it up as much as I can, and then go over my actual cuticle with a very fine tipped fingernail polish brush of like a neutral pink, or sometimes I'll even try a clear coat on it to see if that'll help, which it normally does. But I would say if you're fair skinned and you don't want to try yellow color on your nails, or you're too afraid to go bold like that, I would recommend you getting a different color. They do offer it in pink and black. There might be other colors, I'm not quite sure. The only colors that I've seen is the gold, the pink, and the black. But this has been the video review of Kiss's Trio Nail Polish. And if you would like more information, you can shoot me a message. You can look up Influenster on their Facebook page. They have a Twitter page. They have a whole entire website that is dedicated to reviews for items like this right here, and even other items that you can read and actually read honest opinions about, which sometimes it's hard to see honest opinions on other websites. So I would recommend that if you're into doing video reviews and reviewing stuff, to check out Influenster. They're extremely great company, and they've been helpful to me and quite a few of my friends. And information for Influenster, their Facebook page, Twitter page, and all of that will be in the description box underneath of this video. And that has been the review for Kiss.